excited for this week. I think it's gonna be a really fun one. Look at Olive in the sunlight. It's really bright, Jesus Christ. It's a really fun week. Today, it's Monday, January 8th. This is a brand new video. I did my very first YouTube video for this past week, which should be up already, so go check it out. It is a week in my life in New York. It's the first one I did. I'm excited to do a second. I think this one's gonna be really fun too. This week, I'm gonna do a little commute into the office this morning, but for like a half day, I need to go pick up some mail. And then tomorrow and Tuesday, I'm doing a one-day trip to Boston. So I'm literally taking the train up from New York at 5 a.m., getting to Boston at 9:30, and then working a full day, and then taking the train back to New York at 5:30 p.m., getting back in at 10:30, 11 probably, I don't know. So that's gonna be fun to film. And then Wednesday, gonna do a movie night with friends, but that'll be a chill day. Thursday, I'm going to Colorado. So this vlog will have a bunch of stuff for Colorado. I'm so excited to go visit my friend Em, my past roommate. She's truly such a treasure, and I'm really excited to see her, visit her, and get to see other parts of Colorado. I've never been to Denver or Colorado in general, so I'm so excited to go. But we have to be productive this week, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm buying my train ticket to Boston tomorrow, and I've been getting the angel number 222. Literally, look at this. This is crazy. It's already been a crazy morning. It's literally only 11. I feel like I hate when it's one of those mornings when you log on to work and 50 people are like asking you for things, or they're kind of like, what about this, and this, and I'm like, give me a second, please. Anyway, so I have about 15 minutes. I kind of want to make a coffee. I need to eat breakfast, but I definitely don't have time. I think I have literally just enough creamer to make a coffee. There we go. Nope.
Are we starting here?
Do. Oh my god, it's been a morning, dude. Okay, so I'm gonna make some eggs with a little sausage, a few grapes, and a piece of toast with some new jelly, I think.
And then you do like
Oh, everyone always talks about having like a special spoon. It's the spoon they always go for. This is mine. It's like scalloped and I love it. Over easy eggs, I think. And I'm gonna put some of this Trader Joe's cowboy caviar on top of it. It's so good, so good. But I like to put it in a bowl, like a little bit of it, like that. My sour cream is like frozen. My sour cream is literally frozen. Because the back of my fridge is like super cold. So instead I'm gonna use a little bit of cream cheese. And then I just add a little cheese. So it looks like this. And then I pop it in the microwave for like a minute. Delicioso. Mix it all together. This is the finished product. My coffee I made this morning. Grapes, the cowboy caviar, 2 eggs that I'm trying really, really hard to get better at not overcooking, and then some sausage. So it's gonna be delicious. One of those days when I literally cannot stay on top of my work. I feel like most of the time, like, I'm pretty like not doing that much work, and so it feels good to be busy, but when it's right on top of each other, it's definitely a little bit difficult. Anyway, I just got off that meeting, which is good. That's fine. I need to go into the office later today to pick some mail up, and I was originally planning to do after lunch and work a half day in the office. Now it's 1, and I don't want to go in right now because now I have a call with my manager for my second job. I have a call with him at 3:30, so I need to take that at home because I'm obviously not going to work my side job at my full-time job, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna take that, and then I don't know, I feel like I might just like do a really quick like run down there at like 4 or something like that, pick the mail up, and then come right back and not even just work in the office. That seems like the best plan of action.
I'm back for 7 days.
There's literally nowhere good in my room where you can get a slightly 3/4 body shot of me standing. I blame New York. Anyway, I'm putting pants on because I have to go into my office. Yeah. Well, I moved you for 2 seconds, now I no longer need you there. So basically I'm going into the office to pick up some mail because I have to bring the mail physically with me when I go to Boston tomorrow for the day, and I just did not feel like working in the office today, so I didn't. And I still have to go in to pick it up. So it's like 4:30. You know, I don't want to look absolutely horrid right now. You know, on a side note, everyone always hates on low ponies. They always like coin them the like George Washingtons. And I understand that, I'm not gonna lie. I love a low pony. They do me well, like most of the time. I'm gonna try to do one today, but who actually knows? Ooh, I felt my bangs go somewhere. Okay, look, we're doing great. Then your hair's up, you don't look horrible. Yeah. Okay, so I got back from my office, grabbed the goods, ate dinner, walked Olive. We went to the dog park. My friends asked if I wanted to come over and watch the football championship game. So it's pretty close to me, so I'm gonna walk and watch it for a little while, and then I'm gonna come home because my train to Boston leaves tomorrow morning at 5 in the morning. It's gonna be fun because I'm gonna have to get up at like 4. I don't know, we'll see.
I saw all of them. What's it called? And he's like tells George.
Wait, he said to her?
Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to do a little voiceover because no one likes listening to the really shitty music that you have to put on here. So I ended up taking the most nauseating Uber ride of my entire life to the Mahonihoi train station. Super fucking early, 4:44 a.m., another angel number, cuckoo crazy. I ended up getting a bagel because this is the only place open. You can see him literally looking at me in that first clip, and he was like, oh my god, you're recording? He's like, do you have a YouTube? And I was like, I'm trying. Got in line, walked to my train car, which was the very last one. I really love when my business asks me to travel because they always give me business class on the train, and I don't know, these seats are really fun. I know the seats on all the Amtraks are actually pretty nice, like no matter if you're in business class or not, but my tray was a little broken here. Here's The Shining, and then here's where I'm going. But yeah, I don't know, I like these seats. They're big and comfy. I don't like flying to Boston because the amount of time it takes me to get to the airport and to actually like travel through security, fly there, get out of the airport, Uber, it's like the train is just so much better. And it's also really pretty, and I get to be like connected online the whole time. Super dark. I started watching Barbie. I've already seen Barbie, but it just felt like the right thing to do this early in the morning. Shout out HBO. Enjoyed my muffin from the guy. He did pick a really good one for me, so shout out that guy at the muffin stand. I also got really, really lucky. I had no one sitting next to me the entire train ride. The train ride's like 3.5 hours, somewhere in there, and so, I don't know, sometimes it gets a little awkward when someone has to sit next to you and you like really don't want them to. But if you sit on the right side, I unfortunately got booked on the wrong side of the train, so I had to enjoy the cityscape of the town. It still can be really pretty because I'm not used to these northeast houses, so getting to see kind of the different architecture is really interesting to me, and I do love this train ride, I'm not gonna lie. Also super weird, on the way up, obviously the snow was getting way more dense. There was no snow in New York really, and then I got into Boston and there's like heaps of it outside the city. Got into South Station, took an Uber to my office. Look how much snow this is, like literally piled on the side of the streets. This is the view from my desk in my office. I don't work in Boston and I still have a desk in Boston, which I'm super grateful for. This is the same desk I sit at, no one else sits at it. Starving from the train, and my company gives me $75 per meal when I'm traveling, so I obviously went to a bagel shop, not the same as New York, but they tried their hardest. Oh my god, it's going so fast. And then, oh my god, this is me after. That was some really shitty macarons and another coffee. And then I get back on the train. I love this train station. Look how fucking cool this like board is. It's so much better. Oh my god, I'm going so quick. Oh my god, okay. Good morning, guys. Yesterday was crazy. I didn't really get to film that much because I was just like on the train, and then I went into the office, and I'm not gonna film in the office for my side job. Like I did a little bit, which I'm sure you saw, but anyway, nonetheless, it was just like more random stuff. I didn't get to talk. But it was hard, I'm not gonna lie. Traveling to Boston and back in one day. Am I glad to be back in my bed? Abso-freaking-lutely. I just did not want to stay in a hotel. Like, some people really like hotels. I don't. They really gross me out. Like, I could be in the nicest hotel in the world and I'm still grossed out that my head is being separated by a pillowcase of a pillow that 5,000 other people have slept on. I don't know. It's just like a weird thing. I cannot get over it. Today is the first day before I fly to Colorado tomorrow. I slept in a little bit today because I was so tired. And Olive woke me up at like 4:30 last night, and she never wakes me up. But she came like right next to my bed, and I don't know what she was doing. It was also the biggest storm I've ever seen last night. She was scared from that or what. I need to pack for Colorado. And there's one thing about me. I have no freaking clothes. And I know a lot of girls say that, but I really don't have any freaking clothes. And definitely not super, super warm clothes. Like, I have warm clothes for New York, but it's more loungewear. and I'm not wearing loungewear on my vacation, so. I think she just like stands. Do you see the bird? I have been so busy today working, so I haven't even had time to film anything. And I'm sitting here and I, in my chest, love Taylor Swift. And I have just upgraded my new #1 song from her, which very, very rarely happens, especially because my #1 previously was Peace on the Folklore album, and I love that song. My favorite lyric is, and all these people think love's for show, but I would die for you in secret. I don't know, that one like really resonates with me because like I feel, especially now with social media and stuff like that, like love is so showy, and it's more like showing other people like what, like this is what my partner does for me, and like it's just so like there. And I think truly at the core for me and like how I love people is like sacrifice. Like I would sacrifice so much for the people that I love, and I think like the whole like I would die for you in secret is like I would die and like no one would ever know, and I would die for you, and I would stand by that. Anyway, I get really emotional, but I cannot shut the fuck up about Happiness on Evermore. Has never been my song. I've just been like, it's fine. Boy, I listened to it like 50 times on the train yesterday. When I say every single lyric, Jesus Christ, every single lyric in that song relates to me and what I'm going through. And holy shit, like I texted like 2 of my friends who are also Taylor Swift stans, and I was like, guys, this song, I can't, like I literally cannot, I cannot. That is like it. That's it. That's the sentence. Period. I cannot. Period. What I really need to do today is I need to ship out my Christmas gifts for my family because it's currently January 10th, and I think I've been avoiding it because they didn't feel complete to me, and I've been putting it off because it's so late now that I'm like, well, if they get it now, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Because I have painted stuff for my family, and for them, like I don't want them to be like, the fuck is this? I'm like fixing up this one right now. It's just like a little painting I made for my mom. This one is not my favorite. Do not judge this one. But it's just like a bunch of hummingbirds. I'm still trying to figure out depth. This is really not my style of painting. She loves hummingbirds, so I painted this for her. It's not my favorite, okay? We can move on from it. So I'm giving my mom those 2. This one was also not one of my favorites, but it's for my stepdad. It's a motorcycle. It was really hard to paint, I'm not gonna lie. And then for my aunt, which is what I wanted to do more and it just didn't feel right, but I gotta send it out. I made her this like little like bumblebee one, and then these 2 tiny little prints of, this is a sparkler. People tell me it looks like a dandelion, whatever you perceive it as. And then it's just like some little Hawaiian flowers, just like a mountain landscape. This is more my vibe. This is more what I can do because I follow people on Pinterest, literally see something and I'm like, I'm gonna paint that, and then I do. Everything else was way out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna go to the freaking USPS and I'm just gonna ship them bitches because it's time. It's giving me anxiety. I want to do it. I'm leaving for Colorado tomorrow. It's gotta fucking happen. It's just gotta happen. I mean this in the most disrespectful way. The USPS stores in New York are worse than any other store experience you've ever had in your entire life. I think like government workers are bad in any state. Try New York. Literally come to New York and try to go to a UPS. I'm so tired. I'm gonna pack my stuff and then go to the airport. I get there like perfectly on time. I eat Wendy's.
Dude, you were
this
up
morning.
so. Okay. What did you get?
Far away.
Okay.
Do you hear the crackling of the fire? It's real.
Fuck, it's cold. I got Oh yeah, girl, get in there. Bird call. I got the nuggies. With some french fries.
Delicious.
And some bird call sauce. Oh! Oh, there's a coffee. And I'm speeding. Speeding. Oh.
What? Putting cameras on right now.
Anyways. Delete that.
Delicious. Your ability is appreciated.
Mine roasted me. Mine's like, why don't you do something? Do something about it. Why don't you do something?
Emma's still sleeping, so I'm just getting ready for the day. I'm gonna go try Dutch Bros for the very first time. So get some coffee, get some breakfast tacos, I think. Em has a surprise for me at 1 p.m. Don't know what that is. And then we're gonna go to dinner, and then we're going to the Nuggets game, little basketball. So that should be fun.
Protein coffee.
How do you feel about this Dutch Bros coffee?
I'm excited. Playing the Eagles. It's a good, like, little.
Okay, guys, trying Dutch Bros for
Dutch Broies.
I love Emily.
Oh, I love you. Wait, I'm gonna just taste that coffee.
It's a Red Rock.
It do be a This would be a venue I wouldn't. We're going to make custom candles today. You get to pick your scents and mix them all together, and you get to like put the wick in, and then you pick your jar and your label and everything. It's really fun.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, she's never been here before. She's visiting. Perfect. All right.
Anyway.
We need to waste up if it catches this.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Perfectly on the mark.
Okay, perfect.
I was trying like to like use my nose. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
is it well? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I just kissed it with my mouth. And then I just mix it.
Yep, yeah, go ahead and stir it and smell it, and then see how you like it.
Thank you. That's good.
Go for about a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get it all in that crust.
Yeah, exactly.
Crannies.
Oh, yeah.
Like the little, it's like it doesn't actually, like you don't actually light the wick. You
Yeah.
Just, she's a master crafter.
Ready? Yay. Awesome. And then they'll be ready around 4:15 today.
Good morning! Good morning! It snowed last night.
Tell them what temp it is outside.
What temp is it outside? 6 degrees outside. So we are staying in today. We might go do some things, but we're gonna wait for some of the snow to melt. We went to a Nuggies game last night. They played the Pelicans and they won, and it was fun. And then we came home and watched 90 Day Fiancé for the duration of the night. And Em is now being domestic and making me some avocado toast breakfast. And I'm gonna run downstairs and get a coffee because she has a coffee place attached to her apartment, which is dangerous. And I was like, okay, that's fine, it'll stop. And then he didn't stop for like an entire hour.